Shana here from Fitz Media Productions, and I'm joined with Oscar, who is the founder, operator, and business owner of Savage. Savage, what does that mean, Oscar?
There's not really much to it. It's just savage in French. It's just something I thought sounded good and rolled off the tongue well, so that's how we got with it, yeah.
It's a wonder, like, such a cool name hasn't already been taken.
Yeah, I feel like the creativity of it was a reason why it's not very popular. You don't really see, or we haven't seen a brand name after Savage, so yeah.
And so where did this come from for you? Like, you're a young man, so why go into fashion?
I feel like it's who I grew up with and what I grew up seeing. Being involved in a lot of sport, I see my favourite athletes, favourite celebrities, wearing high fashion designer clothes, and my cousins, my family, they all grew up loving athletes and loving celebrities. So I feel like that kind of influence for me was a big thing, yeah.
And so we were speaking earlier about kind of where this came from. You studied business and marketing through school.
Yeah.
So this has been kind of in the brewing for quite some time.
Yeah, definitely. I think doing all marketing and stuff at school definitely helped out with actually putting it all together. When I looked back at school, I was kind of like, oh, it's a bit of a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. But as I was trying to build up my own brand, I was like, well, this stuff's actually helping me, and I'm glad I did take those classes because, yeah, it's definitely helped.
Even English and maths and being able to communicate properly. Yeah. For those that are probably disengaged in school, would you say that being able to be essentially your own entrepreneur has been able to help you? Yeah,
definitely. I think with most of the classes now, they're pretty versatile, so you can kind of make what you want with it, whether that be English, marketing, business, viscom, like anything to do with what you want to do as an entrepreneur. Yeah, they definitely help.
So you were essentially practicing all the way back then?
Pretty much, yeah. It was always something I wanted to do. It was just a matter of how I wanted to go about it and how I built it. So, yeah. And
so I can see that you've got a Savage shirt on now, but what other items are we looking at?
So our first drop was hoodies. So we did hoodies, and then this drop, which is coming out on Friday, will be T-shirts, and then going on, we've got something pretty big planned, so you've got to stay tuned.
Oh, staying tuned. Here we are. But this is not your full-time job, is it? This is like a side hustle that you want to turn into a main project.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do day to day?
I work in emergency. So I'm a CA at emergency, for those who don't know, clinician's assistant. It's pretty much like nursing assistants. We're helping nurses out. We're doing patient transport. Any jobs that really need to be done where they're doing it. So, yeah.
And so what a contrast between fashion designer by night.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's pretty unexpected, but yeah.
And so what do your co-workers think of this side hustle that you've got?
Honestly, I don't think many of them know. I'm pretty secretive.
Are you outing yourself here on this good chat?
I could be, I could be. So if you're listening, this is what I do.
And so does this leave you with much spare time outside of running this business?
Yeah, it's pretty flexible with my work. So I'm working 7 shifts a fortnight, which gives me the availability to do all this stuff. And being able to afford it as well. It's a good job to have with a decent amount of what I'm getting paid and earning to be able to fund the business,
Yeah, and so do you think that this would have ever had legs if you didn't participate in those marketing and business classes in school?
In a sense, but I feel like that's something that I've always wanted to do. I feel like just having them classes under my wing has helped me even more.
Yeah.
But it was definitely something I was going to do. 100%,
At PowerCore, we know your power is essential to you, but extreme weather can damage the network. Here are some tips to stay prepared.
Know how to open garage doors and gates manually.
Charge devices and have battery-powered torches and radios ready. Have a backup plan if you rely on life support.
And rest assured, if the power goes out, we'll be working to get it back on safely and quickly. For more information, visit powercore.com.au. PowerCore, essential as.
Catch the excitement and thrills of the Tirrandurra Rural Agricultural Show with heaps of food, entertainment, animals, face painting and more. Don't miss the Bebop Circus, Animal Nursery, the Flying Flamingos, Show and Shine and show jumping. See you at the Tirrandurra Show.
I can see that you're passionate for
Oh,
it.
yeah,
And
definitely.
how long did it take for you to get your final drop? You said that inception and seeing those first designs. What does that process look like?
So a lot of people go overseas and use manufacturers there. I was really on edge about it, not being able to see my actual product in person and not being able to see the quality, stuff like that. So that's why I went locally. So the first step is pretty much just making an online mock-up, drawing it out, seeing what it looks like, playing with the designs. And then actually going forward and putting them on order. Usually what I do is we just get a couple different designs and have a play with what we think looks good and what doesn't. And then we go from there and we order in bulk and then we get them out.
And so as far as models, as far as marketing material, have you got a whole team?
Yeah, we have a really good team. We've had the likes of Mia Slater, my cousin Malachi, who actually plays NBL1 in Perth. We have him down here, so he's a big name for the brand and a big face. But yeah, we have an awesome team.
Yeah, and as far as your photographers and your content creators behind it all and those that are doing the mock-ups, is that all you as well?
Pretty much, yeah. Me and my friends are a massive help. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. But yeah, it's definitely a big team that has involved in what we're doing, from models to photographers, editors, editing the photos. There's a whole list of people. I could go on for a while.
Yeah. And so as far as your family, what do they think of this? Are they also carrying the Sauvage drip as well?
They are 100%. Dad was a big supporter and Mum as well. Dad gave me that first little bit of financial help to get it started. But no, they're my biggest support. So yeah, I'm grateful for them.
That's so good to have your parents. And are they rocking the t-shirts
100%,
as well? 100%.
Yeah, I had to put them on.
And are they in the model photos as well? Not model material?
No, not model material. Not yet anyway.
Sorry, Mum and Dad. You don't make the cut?
No.
No, but that's awesome to have that family support and your friends as well. I think the one really cool thing about having these side gigs is that it really does show who your good friends and family are, right?
Like I'm getting more support from some of my friends than I thought I would of my own family.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big thing when it comes to support. Like, it goes a long way, especially just the mindset of actually wanting to do more. So yeah, it's definitely a big thing. Yeah.
And any of your friends doing anything similar as far as this entrepreneur route?
Yeah, definitely. One of my friends, Cooper C Money, he's a rapper. He's from Melbourne. He's only just started dropping music again, which is good. So we're trying to build his fan base up as well as mine, hitting a bit two birds with one stone.
Nice.
But yeah, so shout out to C Money.
Yeah, awesome. And so will he be wearing some of the shirts for gigs and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
We're going to try market as much as we can.
Yeah.
And build ourselves up as much as we're just building me up or just Cooper.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're helping each other out for sure.
Sounds like a really good collaboration there. Like
absolutely.
And I feel like if you're a creative, you gravitate towards other creative
yeah, definitely,
people, right?
100%. Yeah.
And you can see the hustle and the dedication that goes into it. So I know that you both have different crafts, but being able to collaborate and to respect one another.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah. It helps a lot to having someone that's kind of on that entrepreneurial level that wants to do the same thing, not work for someone else, you know, have your own brand, have your own business. So we're working off each other in a sense, yeah.
And so what makes you excited for the future? You've got this drop coming soon.
Yeah.
Do we have a time as to...
It'll be Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Stay tuned on all of our socials, it'll be on that. Yeah.
And so how often are we expecting drops?
Hopefully once a month.
Oh, that's high turnover.
Yeah, a bit. We want to get as much done as we can to kind of build up everything, and then we'll start doing more and bigger drops, definitely, yeah.
And have you yet walked down the streets of Warrnambool and seen somebody else with a Sauvage? You have?
I have, yeah.
I love that
It was a crazy feeling seeing someone else wear something that you've created.
So sick.
Yeah, it
so
was definitely
sick.
surreal.
And what was that feeling?
It was a feeling of if I can do it, anyone else can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people don't think outside of the box, especially down here. So if you have a dream and you want to do something, nothing's stopping you. So just go for whatever you want to do, yeah.
What a piece of advice. And how old are you? You're quite young.
Yeah. I turned 18, so I turned 19 in February.
Yeah, right. And so doing this at such a young age, do you think that there's been any barriers for you?
There's been no barriers, yeah. Because, as I said, the world's changed.
And it's making it more and more accessible to be able to educate yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And social media was a massive thing, especially with us in marketing. I feel like there's no better marketing you can do apart from social media, and locally as well. So, yeah.
Hey, Oscar, thank you so much for coming in. It's been a pleasure hearing about your story, and good luck with Savage.
Thank you.
And tuning in for Friday for the drop.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for having me.